travel game and make every trip... Hey, Globetrotters! Are you ready to elevate your travel game and make every trip unforgettable? Get ready to revolutionize your adventures with Passportbros app, your ticket to turning passion into profit. With Passportbros, your travel videos and posts aren't just memories, they're money makers. Share your awe-inspiring experiences with the world and watch your bank account grow with every click. But wait, there's more. Connect with a vibrant community of fellow explorers, where camaraderie knows no borders. Exchange insider tips, forge lasting friendships, and create memories that last a lifetime. And that's not all. Gain access to exclusive discounts on accommodations, from cozy boutique hotels to luxurious resorts, ensuring you can travel in style without breaking the bank. So why settle for ordinary when you can experience the extraordinary? Join the Passportbros app today and unlock a world of adventure, connection, and endless possibilities. Download the app now and let the journey of a lifetime begin.
Download now on the App Store and Google Play.
All right. We are live, family. Welcome to another show. It is your man BMT in the building, and we got a hell of a show for you guys tonight. All right, we got a hell of a show for you guys tonight. We're going to be discussing what's going on with this soft guy era. Okay, we're going to be discussing that as well as a few other things. We actually have a lot to talk about today. First and foremost, I want to welcome all who came in the chat early. All right, I know this is usually I do my shows a little earlier, but this was a real important show that I do today for you guys because there's a lot going on. It's a lot going on in concerns of, I guess you want to call it the gender war in the Matrix. And this might be the gender war by another name, but we're going to find out tonight when we kind of deep dive into this soft guy, sprinkle, drizzle thing they got going on. They have going on right now. All right. I'm a little new to this myself. I asked a guy in the Facebook group. I'm like, what is going on with this soft guy era? Drizzle, sprinkle. I was confused. I'm getting older now. So I was just confused about it. I'm like, what is this? But then some people told me, they educated me because I made a post in the Passportbros Facebook group. I want to give a shout out to everybody in the Passportbros Facebook group watching me right now because we're streaming in that private group. If you haven't joined the group, make sure to join the private Passportbros, the official Passportbros Facebook group, the only original. All right, the original one. Make sure you join that. All right, it's just Passportbros. There's no dots. It's not Passportbros or this. Passportbros is that. This is the organic original group. We don't have any fake members or anything like that. We don't try to sell Passportbro crypto coins through rug pools. The original private Passportbros group. But I did post a question, and I said, man, what is this? Like, what is this? Because I kept seeing drizzle and sprinkle and soft guy era. I'm like, what is this shit? So we're going to dive deep into that. All right. I want to give a shout out to my man Jay Clyde in the building. Teflon Dunn. What up, Jay Clyde? Iman Perry in the building says soft guy that don't even sound masculine. Yeah, that's why I had to do my investigation on it, family. I'm like, what is this? What the hell is this soft guy here? Like, what do we really want to call ourselves soft guys? What's going on with this? But I do believe that it did start in the Black manosphere sector. I don't know if you want to call it the Black manosphere. I would say the Black sector of YouTube started. And that seems to be the common thing now. You guys notice that? Like it starts kind of these little, I don't want you to call them hashtag movements or these little certain terms. They kind of start off in the little Black sector on TikTok and Twitter and YouTube, and they just kind of go international, worldwide, right? Just like the viral dances, just like our music. That's a very strange phenomenon that we got going on, right? Very strange phenomenon. What up, Morning Drive Coffee Break? What's good? So the name changes every year. What up, Rolling Travels? What's good with you? Hope all is well with you. All right, my man Ash L says, obviously it's satire, guys. They're just making fun of Sprinkle Sprinkle. Right. Somebody, shout out to my man, Bitcoin Bobby in the house. Bitcoin Bobby. Drizzle is getting big and the women hate it. Okay. Okay. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna definitely chop it up about it. Shout out to my man Brandon Clark, Stocks and Passports. Shout out to you, my man. He's also an admin. I appreciate you, bro. All right. We in here tonight, man. Like I said, I'm doing more of a late night show. Usually I get my shows a little earlier, but we up in here, man. We are up in here. Now, before we get to the show, I might have to show this clip again, but I'm gonna go ahead and show it now, right? So this clip went mini viral among the Passport Bro space, and I want to give it some context and some clarity because I did drop a short on this, and we also did a video on it. We did actually a live stream on this, but I think during the live stream we got a little off topic. Okay. So I'm gonna give this video a little bit more context. Okay, so this is a sorority that went to Cartagena, Colombia, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it might have been an actual event. Now, what I want to say, because this video, short wise, the YouTube wise, and in the Facebook group, got a lot of views and a lot of comments. They actually set the Passport Bros Facebook group on fire. Okay. And you had some guys in the group saying, hey, man, nothing wrong. They're doing what ladies are doing. They're having a good time. Even the DJ was in the group. I didn't know the DJ of that night was actually in the group here. He was saying, hey, it was all in good fun. It was actually a good time. They were very respectful. All right. So let me play this video, and I'm going to do my commentary on the other side. So they are in Cartagena, Colombia. And basically, I'm just gonna call it. You can read through, what I'm saying here. But this is like a single guy chica type of club there in Cartagena, Colombia. Okay. So they're a little deep. Shout out to my man, the mayor in the building. Like, you see my man facial expression in the corner right here. They kind of showing out. Let's keep it a buck. They showing out. They want some attention because they damn sure wasn't getting it. All right. Right. All right. So basically, family, this is the thing. Cartagena is Cartagena. People have a good time. It is the vacation spot. You got groups that go out there, melanated passports, like co-ed groups. You got sororities, fraternities. Cartagena is starting to become a little bit more on the destination map for Black people, right? Even in the little group trips and everything, people starting to skip over Miami, go a little bit further into Cartagena. Nothing wrong with that. But I want you to imagine if a bunch of alphas or a bunch of Q dogs or a bunch of passport bros, rather, went to Jamaica, right? Not only go to Jamaica, but went to one of those resorts, one of those little hedonistic resorts that they got in Jamaica that a lot of women like to go to a few times out the year. More so even than that, I'm going to take it a step further. What if we decided to pull up on the riverbank? You guys know what the riverbank is. I ain't got to put up no pictures and no videos. You guys know where the riverbanks is, right? The little riverbank where they on the little raft, the little bamboo raft, and they getting their little thing going on. They do their thing. We've seen it all throughout the internet. They getting drug out by some Jamaican dude. Well, we pulled up 13, 15, 20 deep and started marching and dancing and throwing bowls out there, kind of wanting their attention. What would they say? So yeah, I mean, it's all good and all fun, but this is the equivalent of them doing that to us. Basically, they pulled up to a very well-known club or bar, where generally speaking is American guys, and Colombian, Venezuelan, Latino women, and they're doing their thing, right? And they kind of came in and kind of just took over a little bit. So some of the criticism is warranted to a certain degree because they could have went to any other clubs and bars. But you do have guys in this travel space, bros that want to make money, right? And they feel like they'll make more money with the women than they do the men. And in some cases, that might be true. That might be true. So I can't get mad at the hustle. But just keep in mind when you set things up like this, you can't get mad if things like this go viral and people kind of pick through it and say, hey, wait a minute, because a lot of guys were like upset. They were like, well, hold up, man. Hold up. You know what I'm saying? Like, wait a minute, this is our space. We left the country, we left the States. So we got to have our peace of mind. We don't want to see this in Colombia. We trying to experience their culture. We don't want our culture being transported to South America, following behind us in our location. So some of the criticisms is warranted. And you had not a lot, but you had a few guys in the group that was kind of cake. And I mean, I get it. But just imagine if it was on the other side, right? We pulled up 100 deep to one of their little hedonistic resorts out there in Jamaica or Punta Cana, doing our little passport bro dances or some shit. It would cause a little controversy, right? Somebody said, man, they ain't shit. They take it. They ain't taking shit over. Oh, got my man Roller Tape in the building. Shout out to my man Roller Tape. Somebody said, first Columbia Museum ticket for him. They just showing out, bro. They just all want to show out. It's like they came out there, and I don't know. I'm not sure if it was somebody, one of the travel promoters or something like that. If they invited them out there trying to make a bag or something like that, I get it. But not only did they kind of just not lay back and chill, kind of just, relax, because you got to understand, a woman went viral like before. I think if it wasn't that club, it was a club like it. She went viral acting like she was an Afro-Latina. So she can kind of get free drinks from the American guys. And she was giggling and laughing like, oh, these dumb American guys, they buying me drinks. And this is going to get into the subject of the show, right? The gender war that's kind of just taking another name, another shape. It was just, they called it all types of things before, but now it's kind of going into that comedic era. It's the same thing, just a new name, drizzle, sprinkle, all that bullshit. Somebody said we can easily go to another club, but we shouldn't have to go to another club. That's what I'm saying. We already in another country. We really shouldn't have to go to another club. Somebody said, I'm not going to say that, Len. Len after said this is wrong. These Colombians must hate Black Americans. I'm not going to say all that. I'm not going to say all that. But yeah, this right here caused a lot of controversy, comments in the Passport Bros group. All right, it's definitely because. Speaking of the group, I want to point something out. I want to pull something up real quick before we get to the show. But we got 146 in the room, guys. Do me a favor. Make sure to hit that like button. All right, make sure to hit that like button. Now, the thing about the Passport Bros Facebook group, there's a lot of people in it. I think we had 25,000 or something like that, which is great. It's a lot of activity in the group. We have over hundreds of posted daily. We got some new admins in there. And we probably get at least a couple of hundred requests almost bi-weekly, something like that. We get a lot of requests for the group. A lot of good information. But I want to show you something real quick. I want to show the fam something real quick, so you can hear it. All right. Now, this guy right here posted this in a WhatsApp group. All right. I want to play this video for you. All right. Let me play this video real quick. Okay.
Passport Bro app. App Store. Open Passport Bro app. Open. Voila. That's $16 in my wallet. Thank you, whoever did that. Greatly appreciate that. Payments. Okay. See what the bros is up to. Okay, I see you, brother.
So
okay.
I want to show that because that's pretty much the video. He just pulled up the Passportbros app and the headset. All right, the Apple Pro headset, and he showed you his balance. Right now, just imagine being on the Facebook group and contributing, making posts. You're making posts daily. You know, you're showing your travel. And that's another good thing about the app. This guys is actually traveling, so it's way less vitriol and hate towards the guys that are actually posting content, because you get a lot of hate in our Facebook group, believe it or not. But you also get tips, right? You can monetize your content. You know, people think that Mark Zuckerberg is such this brilliant individual, when in reality, he's just been able to suck everybody into giving them their content for free. This is why he's worth $137 billion. Okay. And when people say, well, Facebook is free, and our app, don't get me wrong, the app is free as well. But if something is free in this world, keep in mind, as men, you got to really internalize what I'm about to say here. There is nothing that's free in this world. If it's free, that means that you are the product. Okay. I think some guys have this thing where, nah, man, you know, showing love, bro, it's free, you know, consultation, everything should be free. Nothing is free in this world. If it's free, that means you're the actual product. So if you make a post in the Facebook group and that post gets 8,000, 9,000 reach, all right, you get zero from that post. You probably make zero from your videos. But in the Passportbros app, somebody might come across your post and say, hey, that was a good, solid, informative post. I was entertained by that post. It's a little tip button right there. So let me go ahead and make a little tip. Let me show the brother some love, right? $1, $2, $3. And that money adds up. As a matter of fact, I had a guy hit me up. He said, BMT, I know it was real money. No, it's real money, family. Okay? It's not digital currency and like that. Nothing wrong with digital currency. But it's not like Passport, coin points. It's actual real money that gets deposited into your PayPal or into your bank account from guys tipping for posts. All right. So I want us to get in the habit of that. Make sure to download the Passportbros app. All right. Real dope stuff. Real dope stuff. All right. Zuckerberg is brilliant. You don't become worth 100 billion without being intelligent. That's not true. Zuckerberg just comes from the right community. I don't think he's no more intelligent than the average brother, to be honest with you. I honestly don't think that. He just comes from the right community. The reason I say that is because you had social networks before Facebook. You had Black Planet. All right. It's not rocket science to create a social network like that, bro. It's not. The technology in 2024, it's not as technical or hard to complete any longer like it used to be. Like back when he started his social network, yeah, you had to be a full stack developer. You had to do coding yourself, or otherwise it's going to be $100,000, and in some cases that's still the case. But the actual technology behind it is not as difficult as people think it is. Not any longer. Who do you know is average bro worth 100 billion? It's a lot of average people from his community that's worth hundreds of millions of dollars. They make the money. They control the international bank. But we ain't ready for that. We ain't ready for those type of conversations because we think people with money are better than us. Like some people actually do believe that, oh, this guy's worth a lot of money, man. He must be, I'm so stupid and dumb. No. This the thing. I want you to really internalize what I'm about to say here. When it comes to economics, a lot of us, I'm speaking on just the average individual, the average American, look at things through an individual scope. You playing a game that's being played by families, companies, corporations, people that work together. You're trying to play this game by yourself, and you're trying to figure out, oh, this guy must be so goddamn brilliant, when the reality is he's just part of the right community. His community has certain networks, right? All the way up to some of the highest banks, VC to VC to VC to VC. All right. It's a certain system that they kind of try to plug themselves into. So it's nothing really about being as brilliant as being part of a certain form of community. Right. And that's going to kind of bring us into the subject tonight, believe it or not. That's actually going to bring us into this subject tonight. All right. Because we're talking about, net worth and, networking and everything. And I think that when I look at beyond the surface of this little chick, I forgot to pronounce the damn name. What's the chick name, man? The sprinkle chick. Sharab. It's something like that. It's a sprinkle lady. Sharab 7. Sharab 7. Okay, let me pull her up on the screen real quick. Yeah, Iman Perry. Yeah, that's another thing. You got a lot of people that inherit it, bro. I don't know if somebody passed me down a few milli. I should be able to bust them down too. I get past a few milli. Oh, let me pull this up though. Because we're gonna have to drop some information tonight. All right, here go the girl, the little auntie right here. This little auntie, all right.
I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what you need, what you want. If you want a good life and a good marriage and a good relationship, he has to love you more. I don't care. That's just how it has to be.
So this is little auntie. I guess she ain't got popular. She's kind of like doing her little whore training 101, basically. Right. I don't know what her personal life is, if she's been married for 20, 30 years, but you got these older women out here that kind of fucked up in life, and their main purpose is to kind of persuade younger women to go down the fucked up road like they went, because secretly they and super jealous and envious of younger women. So they'll sit there and try to sabotage a lot of young women's lives by giving this horrible advice, pun intended on the horrible. All right, the horrible advice. And it's just low vibration shit that she be speaking of. I know Sharaf 7. Yeah, I mean, it's all jokes, drizzle, sprinkle, whatever. But she's just giving horrible ass advice. But some women take it, some women don't. Just low vibration shit, trying to play another, almost as if what she's saying is basically get a man to be able to just take advantage of him. Simps, stuff like that, betas, try to get you a rich beta and emotionally manipulate him to get what you want out of him. Okay? Nothing about the children, nothing about family, nothing about legacy. She's just trying to give you whore game. That's what this is. This is nothing but trick and whore game that she's giving the women, basically. And dudes got tired of it. They got tired of it. Yeah, I mean, I bet. So this is the thing, and I'll say this to the last of the show, but I remember when, I was having somewhat of a friendly debate with an older gentleman in concerns of the 50-50, right? We were discussing the 50-50. And he was saying, a real man does not allow a woman to pay the bills, right? The money that she makes is for her. Excuse me. Now, what I was trying to explain to him, I said, man, that might have worked when women were like, working at Rich's and Macy's during the seasonal holiday season or something like that. But nowadays, if they're making 6 figures a year, and you making 6 figures a year, and she doesn't pay anything, she's just allowed to kind of utilize your money, and she can kind of do whatever she want to do with your money, that don't work in 2024. And I don't advise against it. The things change. So of course, a woman like this will have an older man that she can manipulate because he's coming from a different generation where the women were different. The women were different, and the women didn't have as much. They didn't have as much income back in the 60s and 70s and 80s. You had, it was just like typical, right? Family Matters. You had the mom, Carl Winslow's wife. She was working as a perfume at a little counter or something. That's different. Yeah, keep your money, use your money for the kids to go on field trips, buy the kids school clothes. It was that type of shit back in that generation. Nowadays, you got women making just as much money as you. So hell yeah, it should be 50-50. You damn right. Because what women try to do is they'll stack their bread up on you, bro, and get the fuck on. And they would date men purposely to do that. They'll date little beta simps and shit, and who still hanging on to that classic man era where men made much more money than women, right? Where men made much more money than women, and it was okay to be the breadwinner because you took care of everything. She wasn't bringing a lot to the table, so of course, yeah, you work at a little Richards or something like that, or you work at the little department store downtown. Yeah, go ahead and buy some fur coats or something. Buy some stuff for the holidays for the kids or somebody. Buy the new Nintendo. That's different. All right. Somebody say you take 20% of her income and invest in your business. I wish it worked like that. All right, I want to put a comment out here. Cash outs. Women overseas are doing exactly what Cheryl 7 is saying to foreign dudes. So why y'all mad? It's different overseas. Cash outs probably don't have a passport. He don't know. It's different. It's much different overseas, bro. Because a lot of the foreign women depend on where you at. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. A sucker is a sucker. That's worldwide. Unfortunately, internationally, you got some women that will 100% manipulate a man and won't feel no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's on you as a man to kind of validate her. That's you. That's on you. You got to validate her. If you're a man of means, I don't care where you at in this world, I wouldn't broadcast all my finances off rip. I wouldn't. And I think for the most part, this ain't a big problem with black men as much more than white guys. Because the white guys, we trying to buy love and shit. A lot of them ain't got the memo. I'm like, bro, I don't care where you are on the planet. You can't buy love. You really can't buy anything of real substance any goddamn way, right? The most important things don't cost money. Life, legacy, children, health, all right? Money is very important resource. It's extremely important, especially in this day and age. But just keep in mind, bro, you can't buy somebody's love. And I think I see that sometimes, in Thailand and shit. The women, those guys be on a plane back to Australia, and they are already in some brother lap. While as soon as the plane take off, because that's what they do. All right, but let me play a little bit. I'm going to super chat in a second.
If you're on a date and they're looking at another woman, look at cars. Because a man can be cute and broke, and he knows you ain't going nowhere. But looking at cars is totally different. Oh my God, look, there's a Bentley. I wonder who's driving that.
A little whore advice. She's just doing her little whore advice, man. This is what I don't even know how she got such popularity. She's just giving a little auntie whore game.
That way he sees. You're not looking at looks, you're looking at money. I mean, yeah. Don't look at other men, look at cars. That'll get them.
Girl, let them big hoop earrings go. Throw them in the trash or
You're
something.
talking about some fashion right there.
But I can't. In countries, it screams ratchet. That's it.
I lied and cheated in school and my jobs, and that's how I got ahead. Exactly. You know how they try to trick you. They say, oh, cheaters never win, and losers never prosper. And cheaters never prosper, and don't lie. And karma. Everyone who is anyone that has something is a liar, a manipulator, a cheater, or whatever you want to call them. Okay, all the timid people who don't have much, they're the ones that are so honest and so humble and so this and so that. So that's why they are in the position that they're in, because they can't make it in this real world. Okay, by telling the truth all the time.
I'm not bringing nothing to the table, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you want a woman to bring something to the table, go to IHOP, go to the restaurant where you can tip her, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle.
Okay, that's what this is what she at right
If
here.
I bring something to the table, you're gonna be mad because it's gonna be another man who gonna not ask me to bring something to the table. He's gonna take care of the bill, them kids, and everybody else, and you if you look broke.
And this is why.
Come on, man. She's just giving horrible advice. The Monty 304 game, basically, she's just giving horrible advice, bro. I got my man, Mostly Money TV. He's a new member, man. Appreciate you coming on. Yes, my man Andre, if I'm not mistaken, Mostly Money TV. All right, I got Uppity Brother with a $5. I mean, that's the Canadian dollar. With ABWs, it's either smutty by non-black men, babies by role, LGBT, or finessing a functional man, progenitors of the permanent underclass. Yeah. See, this is the thing, man. Real money, real wealth, okay, is not accumulated like this. Usually 9 times, and I'm not talking about people with a couple 100,000, because that's the level she's trying to finesse at. A couple 100,000. She might try to find a little athlete or something if she's lucky. Man, this is an old chick, so she ain't finding nobody now. She got some old simp somewhere half dead. But just in general, these women can get into certain circles and finesse a little bag off of a little guy who might have, like I said, he might be a ball player or something. But the competition is so goddamn stiff. And the problem is those guys are looking for women anywhere 18 to 25, 18 to 30 max. In most cases, you got some suckers out there, but it's a new crop of them coming in every day. And a lot of women just pass their prime, bro. They just pass their prime. But basically, real wealth, man, those kids already have arranged marriages already, bro. Those blue bloods and those rich families and families with legacies and corporations, and man, come on, you ain't getting in them circles. They'll see right. The women of those families will see right through a little chick like her. She's easily detected. All she's going to get is some Social Security motherfucker, some retiree, some retired police captain or some shit. She ain't getting to no real wealth. He going to trick his little dollars off on her. That's as far as this sprinkle lady game will go. Trust me. That's as far as it's gonna go. She's not gonna ever be able to, with this type of mentality that she has, she won't pass a test from anybody with no real money. All right. A man of means should be able to see right through her. Or any of her little flunkies. Yeah, she's funny. I want to give a shout out to overt_D streets with a $5 super chat or super sticker. I really appreciate that. Mostly Money TV in the building. What up? Preach. Somebody say, yeah, I've seen that. I've seen it. A lot of relationships in America has become really transactional, extremely transactional. And you can make the case that relationships are all transactional, but I think the women want it both ways in America a little too much. They want to be able to make their bag and spin your bag too, right? And that's causing this influx of the drizzle guys in the soft area. Like I say, it's just the gender war about another name, but that's what's causing that influx, basically, right? And these guys are kind of busting back a little bit. They busting back a little bit, making jokes and shit. It's all in good fun.
Break up with my girl of 5 years just because she did this dumb shit. She did everything perfectly fine up until this point. She did, bro. When I used to get home, she would do my laundry, bro. After I used to eat, she would clean up. Sometimes she even cook a little, but I throw it down. But my problem was, for my haircut, she sent me $20. $20. You know how much a haircut costs now? You sent me $20. I need $100 minimum. My haircut $50, and I need to go out to eat after, so I can enjoy myself. But she sent me $20. What's wrong with her? And I'm an independent black man. I don't need nobody to pay for my haircut. But it's the fact that she sent me $20. Well, I sent her $20 back and told her, how could you disrespect me like that? Why would you ever disrespect me like that?
All right, so this is just like look, guys busting back, being funny. This is mostly performative though. Like these dudes don't expect for women to be paying for haircuts and shit like that. Some do. I mean, relationships are different. I know when guys dating in their early 20s, when guys in their early 20s, they'll date an older woman that got a little bag or something like that, and she'll trick off a little few dollars on the younger guy because he's dicking her down and shit. I mean, you got little situations like that. Somebody said Sheree is married to a man who takes care of all the bills. She doesn't have to work. Okay. Good for her, Jenny K. All right, Morning Drive Coffee Break with the 5 Super Chat says, she's another Beyonce type. A married woman shows naive black single women how to stay single. Get your passport, fellas. Enough of this nonsense. Shout out to my man, Morning Drive Coffee Break. We got to schedule a show too, bro. Passport Bro Blueprint with a 5 Super Chat. He's also a member. I like that name. All she's doing is creating new Passport Bros. You got to thank her for that. Sweetie said, Drizzle. Yeah, it's a skit, Jay Clyde. I know. Shout out to my man, Jay Clyde. See, the Passport Bros, we be discussing airplanes and, trips on planes and shit. We don't even be discussing shit like this for the most part. But yeah, this is skit. This is the little soft guy era bullshit. Yeah, it's sarcasm. You're right. DJ Drew Mac says American women are the Passport Bros' biggest recruiters. Sprinkle, drizzle. Oh, I got a little hate in the chat. Hold on. Gina K says she helped a 28-year-old black woman get engaged to a millionaire white man, and the girl's channel is Birkin Coco. Good for her, man. Like, I mean, hey, she got that little whore game. She got a little whore game. Y'all sisters be careful doing, playing out hypergamous game. Y'all be careful with that, man, because sisters is going out bad doing shit like that. You got the little case of Sade Robinson. I'm surprised Paris Milan even did a show about that, talking about how to be safe on your first date instead of addressing the actual issue. All right. Very terrible thing what happened to her when you try to play those hypergamy games. Very sad. Very sad what happened to Sade Robinson, man. Rest in power to her. Rest in peace to her. Okay? Rest in peace to that young lady. She definitely didn't deserve that. Very sad. And I was wondering what the divestors, were they going to come out? Because usually when this happens, they get real quiet. But it's very unfortunate. Even with that, like I say, what hurt her more than anything, of course, besides what happened to her, which was extremely sad and unfortunate, was them divestor channels. Them little Paris Milans and shit. Those type of channels. Get women caught up. Get these youngsters caught the fuck up. Yeah. He did. Very sad. 19-year-old. Nice looking sister too. Went to his house. Man, sad. Very sad what he did to her. They still looking for her body parts. Iman Perry, basically, sister went out on a date with a 33-year-old white guy. They don't know if he killed her upstairs or down. The dude had like a sex dungeon in his basement, basically. And it was blood, DNA all over the place. He took her out to some bar and took her back to the house and murdered, raped her, killed her, chopped her body up, and spread it all over the city, basically. All right? It's not the first time this happens. This happens every year, maybe more than that. And the sad part about it, let me tell you the saddest part about that situation is the police out there, since they already said she had, she's been confirmed dead, they're not even looking for the rest of the body parts. The family has to look for the other body parts. How fucked up and sad is that? All right? Them damn divestors, man. Yeah. The police should stop looking for the other body parts. That story really hurt, man. It really did. When I read about that, I was just like, wow, this is damn, sister. Damn. Yeah, it happened in Milwaukee. It happened in Milwaukee. Yeah, Essential. Yep. Very sad story. This happened time and time again. So when women come in here talking about, oh, she hooked some sister up with some millionaire white guy. Okay, well, with stories like that, you also got other stories you got to talk about. Don't just talk about the wins. Talk about the L's too. Talk about the L's. Yeah, it's sad. It's real sad. It's very unfortunate, man. Extremely unfortunate. But yeah, the 50-50 thing, listen, in 2024, family, that's what it is. If you, I know the majority of people in this chat are passport, bro. So I know more than likely you've decided not to date in America seriously. Let me put that finger on that seriously, right? You'll mess around, whatever, but you're not taking anything too serious until you get overseas for the most part. But if you do decide to get in a relationship, and that's fine, I got guys that are married, they consider themselves to be passport bros, they travel. Just make sure that, hey, if she does work, if she is working, she got to pay too. In this day and age, they got to pay too. Because what will happen, and this happened, they were doing this in Atlanta heavy. Right before I left, they were doing this in Atlanta heavy. You will get these women who will just link up. They'll get with some truck driver guy or some manager or whatever. They'll just get with a dude that's making some money, right? Either he'll have his own house or they'll get a house together and he'll be working, paying the mortgage, paying the bills. She would have a job. She'll be a nurse or something like that, whatever she'll be doing. And she'll stack all her cheese up for like 5 years, 6, 7 years. She'll have a baby by the dude. All right. She'll get a divorce. She'll take the house, the baby, get alimony, get child support, and she got a little nest egg, right? She might be about 40, 45, 50 or whatnot. And she'll go right to that little local bar. She'll go right to that little local bar and she'll be getting drug out by a little 25, 26-year-old guys, she'll be buying them little Jordans and shit, buying them PlayStations and shit. That was what's going on in Atlanta. That's what happens in this day and age when you let a woman stack her money up on you like that. While you trying to be a traditional man, all right? You want to be a man, tradition comes with roles. All right? It comes with roles. She's still in the chat. We got a little diversity in the chat. Froze up again. Oh, damn it. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, family. Let me catch this right here. Yeah, I'm on this Dominican Wi-Fi, man. Apologies, family. I had a comment. I was just about to pull this up about Thailand. Where's that shit at? Yeah, we got a few headers in the chat. It is what it is. All right. Change for the Better says, I'm here in Thailand right now, and I can honestly say relationships are way less transactional than in Atlanta. You know what, man? I've been approached by a couple of Asian women to be in relationships. I'll probably hop in one as soon as I get back. And it's more genuine, right? They'll say things like, hey, I work too, I contribute to the household too, and we'll start a business together. Like they think you're more long term. They think it's more family planning, right? In America, it's like selfishness. What can this guy do for me? Will he buy me a Birkin bag so I can pull up and impress my homegirls type of shit, right? Everybody kind of out for themselves. Not in all cases. I'm just making a little generalization here. Struggle streaming. Right. Facts. Enhanced utility says men are cheap because most women aren't worth it. Yeah, that's true. All right, Michael Roth says marriage in the modern day, specifically in the U.S., is a horrible deal for a man in general. Well, why is that? Why? You gotta look beyond the surface and ask yourself, why is that? Why? Who is in charge? Like who is really in charge in order to make that a reality? So are we mad at the women or are we mad at the system? And if that's the case, who's in charge of that system? Because what she's saying, in her eyes, in a lot of women's eyes, it actually makes sense because it works. It works. Beta males run the world. It is what it is. You got alphas, they show up and do their thing. But betas, man, betas are simps and betas. They powerful. They run shit, and they are easily manipulated by the women that control them. Somebody said a little bit of both. Yeah, possibly. DJ Drew Max says all men in America need a passport. There's a difference in culture, and it will make American women compete. Uppity Bro says the issue is not anyone in charge. The issue is women have an open movement for hating men. Passport Blueprint says marriage sucks in the U.S. is because of social and mainstream media. That's true. That's very true. Very true. Well, guys, it's been a show. We had an hour. We've been here for about an hour, chopping it up real quick. We're going to have some more shows and some interviews lined up. What was the day? Thursday for next week. Make sure to stay tuned. And guys, make sure to download that Passport Bros app. Make sure to download the app. We have some new features coming out real soon. We just did a big update, but we're bringing on some surprise features. I'm going to tell you what we're going to be having probably in the next stream. All right, because it should be up and ready sometime next week. You guys going to love the app. All right, peace.
Globetrotters, are you ready to elevate your travel game and make every trip unforgettable? Get ready to revolutionize your adventures with Passportbros app, your ticket to turning passion into profit. With Passportbros, your travel videos and posts aren't just memories, they're money makers. Share your awe-inspiring experiences with the world and watch your bank account grow with every click. But wait, there's more. Connect with a vibrant community of fellow explorers, where camaraderie knows no borders. Exchange insider tips, forge lasting friendships, and create memories that last a lifetime. And that's not all. Gain access to exclusive discounts on accommodations, from cozy boutique hotels to luxurious resorts, ensuring you can travel in style without breaking the bank. So why settle for ordinary when you can experience the extraordinary? Join the Passportbros app today and unlock a world of adventure, connection, and endless possibilities. Download the app now and let the journey of a lifetime begin.
Download now on the App Store and Google Play.